Did you know that ancient Eritreans didn't just set the standard for hygiene in their own lands? They also taught others along trade routes, including Arabs and Europeans, the importance of staying clean. And in some cases, these lessons led to entirely new traditions. Let me explain. In the cool and beautiful highlands of Eritrea, hygiene was a way of life. Men who worked barefoot in the fields or herded cattle had a unique ritual. After a day's work, they'd head to the river to scrub their feet with limestone. This smoothed rough skin and kept their feet clean and healthy, a tradition that symbolized their connection to the land and their commitment to cleanliness. They didn't stop at personal hygiene. Eritreans were masters of keeping the traditional white garments pure and bright. Using red clay from the river, they naturally cleaned their clothes, ensuring they stayed pristine, without the need for chemicals. But the story doesn't end there. Eritreans shared their knowledge with others along ancient trade routes, including Arab traders crossing the deserts. While these travelers admired Eritrean hygiene, the scarcity of water in their environment made it harder to adopt similar practices. So what did the Arabs do? They innovated. Without access to rivers and abundant water, they developed perfumes, oils, and colognes to mask odors and maintain a sense of cleanliness. These fragrant substitutes became a cultural cornerstone, but they were inspired by the Eritrean emphasis on staying clean and presentable. Meanwhile, as trade routes extended into Europe, Eritreans introduced not only their goods but also their hygiene traditions, bathing, cleaning clothes naturally, and foot care. These practices challenged Europe's long-standing lack of focus on cleanliness and laid the groundwork for change. All of this began in the highlands of Eritrea, where the perfect climate and access to natural resources allowed these traditions to thrive. From the red clay to the limestone by the rivers, everything was natural and sustainable, setting a standard that influenced people far beyond their borders. So the next time you think about bathing, skincare, or even perfume, remember how ancient Eritreans taught the world about hygiene. Whether it was Europeans adopting bathing rituals or Arabs creating perfumes to substitute, their influence was undeniable. Thanks for exploring this amazing history with me. If you enjoyed learning about Eritrean traditions and their global impact, hit like, subscribe, and share this story. Let's keep uncovering the untold stories of the past, barefoot, of course.